That sealed it. That kind of went, I like it. I like it. I want to go back to it. That's actually in my head. It's lovely. Um, I'll use that word like strongly. Lovely. It really was. And definitely want to go back to listening to that. And
Can you use the word lovely in a can you use that word strongly? I don't think so,
well, I'm using it
but I'll
strongly.
allow you to.
I'm using it strongly. I'm gonna make that happen. I'm gonna make it
It's not
effective.
like, this was extremely lovely.
It was lovely, damn it. Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Into the Music. My name is Greg. And that guy over there is Chris. And Chris, what do you got for me today? I'm really interested in some good music, man.
I've got a request through our Ko-fi site.
Okay.
This request is from Bob, and we've done more than one song of Bob's request, and the song is called "Your Ghost," and it's by KRISTIN Hersh featuring Michael Stipe. And if you don't know her name, you know his name.
Yeah, definitely right. Okay. Yeah, I know his name.
Do you know her name?
No. But I'm
Okay.
curious on
Let's
the other
look it up.
side. Hopefully you've done some research and you can let me know what
Yeah.
year, because Michael Stipe has not done a lot lately with the band REM that I know him for. So curious what he's been up to, and I guess this is one of the things. So yeah, I'll check
Well,
it
I
out.
have his phone number here. I can give you.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey Mike, what's up, man?
We're pretty tight. No, me and Michael. All
I
right. Yeah, give it a listen,
I
and
will
we will
come
discuss.
on back. Yeah.
If I walk down this hallway tonight, it's too quiet, so I head through the dark and call you on the phone. Push your old numbers and let your house ring till I wake your ghost. Let him walk down your hallway. It's not this quiet. Slide down your receiver, sprint across the wire. Follow my number, slide into my hand. It's the blaze across my nightgown. It's the phone's ring. Last night you were driving circles around me. I think last night you were driving circles around me. I think last night you were driving circles around me. I can't drink this coffee till I put you in my closet. Let him shoot me down, let him call me off. I take it from his whisper, you're not that tough. It's the blaze across my nightgown. It's the phone's ring. Last night you were driving circles around me. I think last night you were driving circles around me. I think last night you were driving circles around me. I think last night you were driving circles around me. I think last night you were driving circles around me.
Hey, I'm back. I'm
So
back. So,
you are
halfway through, I thought it was nice, and I thought it was like, okay, interesting.
nice. That's something like your mother would say. Someone's mother would say, "Oh, it's nice."
That's kind of how I felt about it for a little bit. It was interesting. It was nice.
Okay, that's your honest assessment. Okay.
Yeah, I'm being honest, right? Not saying that it was terrible or bad. It was just like, okay. Um, but then there's something that, it, and I guess it was happening first listen, one listen only. I guess it was happening really throughout, but it just started like hitting me of how beautiful the acoustic guitar was. There were strings that were happening. And I
Yeah,
think
that hit me too.
by the time I recognized it, that unless it just started happening, no, I know the acoustic was always there, but I think it was a cello, but there was like strings, a
Yes.
cello that was there.
Yeah.
Um, I guess because it was just continuous, it was a pretty song. It started to be like, whoa, okay. And then I actually hovered around like from like 235 on. They started doing this vocalizing together where they were like, overlapping like in the beginning, and then they would meet and they would join and finish out the line. And then they did it again, repeated that. I
Mhm.
loved that. That was so good. Um,
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah, that interplay. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it saved the song for me because that meant that it was like, going downhill crashing, but that sealed it. That kind of went, I like it. I like it. I want to go back to it. That's actually in my head. It's lovely. Um, I'll use that word like strongly. Lovely. It really was. And definitely want to go back to listening to that. And
Can you use the word lovely in a can you use that word strongly? I don't think so,
well, I'm using it
but I'll
strongly.
allow you to.
I'm using it strongly. I'm gonna make that happen. I'm gonna make it
It's not
effective.
like, this was extremely lovely.
It was lovely, damn it. That was pretty
That
adamant and
loveliness.
strong, right? Yeah.
No, I get you. I
Oh,
get you.
oh, wait.
That really struck me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just one more
Go
thing. I
ahead.
know our internet was so far we're trying to really be good with this. It's a tambourine. There was a tambourine that all of a sudden, like somewhere along the way, just started coming in. I loved that. That was really
Is
good. That
that
was probably
right?
Stipe. I think that was Stipe
I
saying, "Hey,
only
man."
listened to it once myself.
It was funny because when I started to hear it, I'm like, oh, Stipe is like, I'm just standing around a microphone waiting for my part. I might as well like pick up something and just play something. I bet you that was him. That was really cool. And then again, everything else was just, yeah, it just got better as the
So,
song went along. Yeah.
is that how they get my tambourine parts in songs? Just people get bored.
People get bored. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Well, for whatever
um,
reason, it worked.
so let me. But yeah,
Mhm.
that really struck me. You mentioned the acoustic guitar sound.
Yeah,
Yeah, that really struck me too. It was really spot on as far as the tone and everything with
yeah.
that. It was a standout. And let me tell you something about Kristen Hersh, whose song it actually is. You
Before
know
you
who
say
my
that, one thing, what'd you think about the ending, like where the vocals came together? How'd you feel
Yeah, I
about
liked
that?
it. I liked
Yeah,
it. I
yeah,
I, I liked the interaction of their voices. Yeah,
yeah.
and the harmonizing.
Was it
Um,
lovely?
it was nice.
There you go. Nice again.
Um,
Cool.
okay, so her name is Martha Kristen Hersh. Okay, so she goes by her middle name,
Okay.
and she's an American singer-songwriter. She was born in Atlanta, moved to I think Rhode Island. I'm not sure. When she was a kid, she's released 11 solo albums. That's pretty good. So this song came out in '94. So it's not, it's one of those songs you can't really tell when it's from, right?
Oh,
Could be any
wow.
time from
Okay.
1980 forward, right? The sound of it.
Yeah.
Um, she writes, apparently, from what I read about her, she writes in like a stream of consciousness way with a lot of her songs. So I'm looking at what the lyrics, trying to find out what the lyrics mean. And I'm like, yeah, okay, it's stream of consciousness stuff right there. I'm like, that's a lot of work trying to figure out what it means. but I more went with the feel of the song myself. And what really struck me was that, based on what I know of REM, this sounds like a song that Michael Stipe could have written.
Yeah.
And I thought I was going to see that. Oh, he wrote it and he gave it to her, and then did a guest appearance on it.
Right.
Because you see what I'm saying? Like the way the
yeah.
melody was, even in the verses, was kind of like a later REM kind of song. And they mellowed out more,
Yeah.
even more. So apparently, from what I've read, Michael Stipe found this tape of hers on her manager's desk, according to what she's now. And he grabbed it and listened to it, and then she felt a little like he was invading her privacy a little bit, but they ended up doing the song together. So
Okay.
that's kind of cool.
Okay. So that's how they met, or that's how.
All right. No, I don't know what's behind that. I would imagine. I'm guessing they might have known each other before then. I don't really know.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of interested in that dynamic. And although 1994, he was with the band still, I think the band was still, REM was still going on,
Yeah,
going
yeah,
strong, so yeah, God, that surprises me. I figured this was like like something that he did later on, not that long ago, and this was just something, yeah. That really
right. Yeah,
surprises me.
sometime in the 2000s, right?
Yeah. So Bob, this was a really good choice, the song pulled itself out. I really,
Good, yeah.
really really liking it, and I really want to get back to it too. So that's an excellent sign. So
I
thanks
think
again.
if you hear it again, you might like it even more.
Oh yeah, no, because it's totally in my head. It's like that kind of not in my head, get out of my head. It's actually stay in my head until we get off, so I can actually go and check it out again.
It's not one of those in my head, get out of my head. Like that.
As we talked
I
about,
know exactly what you
as we talked about with some songs, some bands, yeah, so cool. So I'm going to take us out and
right.
say, Bob, again, thanks,
Take us
Chris.
out. All right.
Chris, thanks a lot. We're maneuvering the internet waves. They're strong tonight, but we'll get through.
Yeah.
And you take care. Have a good night, and we'll see everyone on the next episode of Into the Music.
I'll see you.